Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing a bunch of NFL games from Week 16 right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, and Chicago Tampa Bay is what we're going to take a look at now. Joe Duffy, Tampa Bay is a 3-point home favorite. Totals 45.5 or 46. And the Bucs, of course, last played on Thursday, so they took a loss in that one, but it is a long week for them. And the Bears got popped at Minnesota. That's now 3 straight losses straight up and ATS for the Bears. And, I think they have a good coaching staff, but they're really getting hit hard with the injury bug in their receiving core, and I think also on their offensive line. So they just have a lot of issues right now. And I don't know. I'm feeling like Tampa Bay, for all their flaws as a team, might be in a nice bounce back spot here. Jameis Winston is reported to not have been happy with the results of the last few games. And Tampa Bay -3, feeling like that might be a good play. What do you think, Joe?
I would agree with you, Peter. I think Tampa really, they're a young team on the upside. Remember, of course, they had worst record in the NFL last year. So I think they still have plenty to play for as far as going out on a high note. And really, the fact that they've been officially eliminated from the playoffs, I think that takes some of the pressure off, but not that much of the motivation. I mean, of course, they want to play for a playoff spot, but I still think they want to go into the offseason on a high note. Where Chicago, more of a veteran team, and as you said, really, they've been a disappointment. What it seems every December we talk about what a disappointment the Bears are, but I think the Bears might have a little bit more problem getting motivated. Also, one of those overlooked angles years ago, Dan Marino said this, and I've been tracking it, and it really is true. He said, and Dan, again, a guy who grew up in Pittsburgh, played his high school and college football in Pittsburgh, his entire NFL career in Miami, so he should know. He said, it is much tougher for cold weather teams to head to warm weather than vice versa. We always think, these warm weather teams heading to the snows at a big disadvantage. Well, now keep in mind, folks, we're recording this early in the week. Maybe by the time you watch this on Saturday, the weather reports will change. But as of right now, it's supposed to be in the upper 80s in Tampa. And I think that would be a true advantage for the Buccaneers against a cold weather team. The Bears, and for what we said, I think a young team that wants to go out on a high note versus kind of a veteran team making their annual disappointing final couple weeks. So I do agree with Tampa.
All right, that's the way I'm feeling as well. Tampa Bay -3. You're going to go official with that, Joe?
I will go official with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sounds great. And give a plug for your website, OffshoreInsiders.com, in case someone is actually watching one of your videos here at SBR Videos for the very first time.
Okay, I was going to say, I hope somebody's watching, but yeah, we always hope there's somebody watching for the very first time. Hey, look, I'm not only here on the new media, but I've been featured on ESPN.com. I've been featured on CTV all across the country, national radio, etc. There is a reason. Just visit Joe Duffy's Picks. I've been making my picks public, by the way, since 1988. So if you are watching this for the first time, maybe you actually don't know who I am. Been around since the Score Phone days, winning. Joe Duffy's Picks now at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Thanks so much, Joe.
Thank you, Peter.